everything you need is there. But the house itself, when we walked in, we wanted to walk straight back out.
Love me or hate me, I'll be alright. I don't need you to take me to.
Hi guys, welcome back to our channel.
So today we've got a Q&A for you guys. As you know, we've just got our house, so we're going to be answering some questions that might help along the way if you've got this plan to do as well.
Let's get into the video. So one person asked how many bedrooms is it? So I wrote on here to describe the house. Okay, so describe the house. It's a mid-terrace house, 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, 2 reception, would you call it reception rooms? And obviously 1 kitchen, a conservatory and a garden.
And a loft space.
And a loft space. Let's start from the very beginning and we'll try and incorporate the questions that I've got here into our story, hopefully. So I'll begin, then Lamra will take over, then I'll go, then Lamra will take over. That's how we're gonna go. It was 2018 that we started thinking about moving. We had no clue about life. All we knew was London was expensive. So we started looking in Kent. When I say Kent, I mean the heart of Kent. Like, we were gonna move away from family, like Gillingham, Medway, Kent. And those houses were cheap.
Very cheap.
Those houses were very cheap and were very nice. We went to go view, what, 3? For the price that you'll get in, they were very nice. I don't know what happened, but we dropped off. We just forgot about it. And then, new builds and the Help to Buy scheme started coming out. And we was like,
this is the time.
this is great. Like, we'll look on Zoopla. I'll show Lamra this, Lamra that. Lamra was talking to his parents about it. His parents said, nope. You are not getting, you're not going, what was it? Part buy, part rent, that's it.
Oh yeah, because we looked at the shared ownership, because we thought, oh, you could put a 5% deposit and own a house. Like, it's a no-brainer. But yeah, that got crushed real quick.
So fast. And the houses were nice. Like, new build houses are very nice. Like, very nice. They said no, forget it. Like, you're not doing it. So then I feel like it just stopped. Like, it just crumbled away. We just stopped. And then Lamra's dad called us one day and said, come and view this new build. Like, you need to come and view it. So we travelled, we saw the new build, we loved it. We were like, no, this is fabulous. Like, look, there was even a train station not too far. Like, yeah, you can live here. Even though it wasn't even done though.
We sat down in the empty apartment, I think, or empty house, and I just thought, this is home. Like, I thought, yes, this is our home already. Without knowing the price or nothing, I just thought, yes, we've made it, we're at home.
If you go downstairs to talk to the person that's obviously selling the house, she said to us, it's like 435 or something like that.
429.99.
We just listening like, yeah. No, we were full well, we're running away from this house. And then that kickstarted us again to start looking for more houses.
So we started to do viewings again. I think we did 3 viewings in 1 week. The first one was on a close. It was a nice house, but Courtney isn't a fan of closes, so we moved on.
And it wasn't even really next to anything.
When you start looking for houses, you want to find places that's close to train stations or schools and things like that, and shops. So yeah, that one didn't really have anything. So we kept looking, and then we had another viewing which was a very good location. Like, there was a train station close, loads of shops, loads of food. It's the bad house.
Oh.
Like, loads of food shops, everything you need is there. But the house itself, when we walked in, we wanted to walk straight back out. But you can't be rude, obviously. You have to view the house. Like, it was just one of those ones you don't want to touch anything.
You don't want to rub your shoulder backs on the wall. Like,
it was just crazy.
Oh, sorry to interrupt you. Before we was looking for houses, we had like certain things that was a no-go. Our no-goes and what we didn't like, or what we didn't want to buy, was the bathroom downstairs. When I mean bathroom downstairs, I mean
Past the kitchen.
past the kitchen. If there's a toilet, we loved a toilet downstairs, but not a bathroom, like a bath, shower, this, that. We didn't want to open the door and just walk into our living room. We're both used to hallways before we get into like the family area.
Those are the two main things.
Yeah.
And then 2 or 3 bed. So yeah, and then the third one that we viewed was this one. And the thing is, so Courtney started writing a list of all the houses, had the numbers and everything. She would go through what was good about the houses and what wasn't. So this one, there was so much more bad than good. So it wasn't even on the list to try and call to book a viewing. I swear down.
No.
Yeah, because you're like, why did we even go and view this?
No.
Because when you saw that room,
we only done the good and bad after we'd been.
no, oh yeah, after we'd been. So we came to view the house, but there was still a lot more that outweighed.
No.
Are you sure?
No, I'm sure. Do you know what I remember? Because I was the only one looking for houses, by the way. This guy was too busy enjoying his life. The master bedroom that we're talking about, I don't remember it looking that bad in the picture. Because why? I don't know why I would have put that down to view it. I don't remember.
I think that's what she said. So she was basically saying she doesn't understand why she would have put it down in the first place because of how bad that main bedroom is. But thankfully she did, and we loved it. Like, we left the house and said, like, we just looked at each other and said, yeah, this is the one. Like, this is the one. It's like, when you know, you know.
And the amazing thing about this, well, that's why I know that there wasn't bare bad stuff, because it's a 20-second walk from the train station. There's parking right outside our house. The kitchen was big enough to fit me and my dogs.
No.
So that's why I know that there wasn't that much bad stuff. It was just the master bedroom. And that's why we got my dad in for the second viewing so quickly, you guys wouldn't understand.
Well, Courtney thought it's not going to be on the market long. We have to get it now.
Because the master bedroom was so bad, the seller already put the price down. So the prices around the area was already, what, 25k more than the seller already put it up for. And the fact that it was so close to the train station, it was gonna go fast.
She thought it was going to go fast.
That was gonna go fast.
The price it was up for was 300,000, and we managed to get it for 280,000. So we put down a 10% deposit, and then we took it from there. Obviously, with all the solicitor fees and everything, it adds up to quite a bit more. So you got to be ready for that. You don't just think have your 10% deposit or whatever and you'll be good, because you won't. You'll struggle.
You won't. There's so much add-ons that you don't even think about. Make sure you do your research on your conveyancer. If your conveyancer is bad, your whole life is going to be stressful. Your whole life during that period is going to be stressful. Make sure you have money for the surveyor, for the house surveyor. That's around £600.
But make sure you do a full survey. Don't do a half, because you can do a half one, which is like a basic one, or a full one where they do an in-depth survey of the house and they tell you everything that's wrong with it, if it's worth going ahead with it or not. You'd rather lose that £600-700 than further down the line have to fork out tens of thousands of pounds because you didn't know there were so many problems.
3 things to do. Make sure you research your conveyancer. Make sure you research your surveyor, and make sure you research your broker. If you can, go with a no-fee broker. We tried to go through a bank first.
Yes.
But even she advised us to find a broker.
Yeah, she said try and look for brokers, see if you can get it cheaper, which we did. So the broker gave us more on our mortgage offer than the bank did. So don't just think the bank's always the best. Always look to see if you can get even more for your money.
We got our offer accepted in November. We moved in August. I think that's the worst you'll hear in a long time. Like roughly, it's meant to take 2 to 3 months, right?
2 to 3 months. Yeah, it normally takes about 2.5 months to complete everything. And for us, it started off quick. We thought, oh my God, we're gonna be moved in a few weeks. But then it just went left. It went left real quick.
So far, COVID hit, but we thought it was beyond that. We thought COVID would not impact us at all because we got our offer accepted in November. No.
Yeah, we were meant to be done by January.
COVID slapped us.
No,
Seller solicitor slapped us.
it wasn't even, I can't even blame COVID at
It was
first.
100% COVID.
Because there was still a couple months before COVID came. COVID didn't come in Feb. That came.
It did come in Feb.
Did it?
Yeah. We went on lockdown in March, no?
Serious? Yes, you're right. We went down in March.
COVID slapped us, but the seller solicitor done us up the bum. Hard. Very hard. That's what I'm saying. Please make sure you research your solicitors, because if you don't, this is what happened. The thing that held us up was the probate. If you don't know what a grant of probate is, it is when the person that owned the house passes away. They leave someone in their will to take over the asset. They need to apply for a grant of probate to deal with the asset. The grant of probate normally takes, what did they say, 4 to 8 weeks?
Yeah, something like that. 4 to 6 weeks. 4
to 6 weeks. I mean, their solicitor, was crap. So when they put in the application, the seller didn't put it through. Only when they put in a complaint did the solicitor now say, okay, cool, we need to get things rolling. So that's what kept us on hold. Going back, talking of credit scores and talking of the mortgage applications and talking of this. So when you have to put in for your mortgage application, I sillily didn't know that people get rejected for mortgages. So I just didn't care. I just didn't know. So I was like, yeah, have this. But people actually, I feel like if I knew that, I would feel more pressured. Because when they said your mortgage has been you've been offered a mortgage, I was like, okay, yeah, next step.
You thought it was...
Yeah, normal. But when I'm on Instagram, I'm seeing people get rejected for mortgages. I'm like, that's crazy. So going back, make sure your credit check is intact. If you're using ClearScore, like I did, switch to Experian, because Experian is what the brokers use for your credit score. If you're thinking of buying a car and a house, don't buy that car. If you have anything on finance that is a lump sum, just wait. Just wait. Lamry has a car on finance. We could have got, I don't even know how much it would have been more, but we could have got more money on our mortgage if Lamry didn't have that. And it's not even like it was your first year, so they don't care.
Yeah.
They don't care. If you have a big lump sum to pay, they're gonna drop how much they're gonna give you down. So if you're thinking of getting a car soon and you're thinking of getting a house soon, just opt for the house first.
Just go for the house.
And then the car.
Get a little car.
A little run around.
Yeah.
Okay, so going from completion day. Completion day is probably the most tiring, exciting. How else can you describe it?
Anticlimactic.
Why?
Because they're like, oh my God, it's happening, and you just get a call and say, oh, completion is complete. I was like, oh, okay, thanks, yeah, cheers.
Probably the most fun, exciting, tiring, exhausting day of your life in a long time. You're gonna be waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting a bit more. I hope to get the keys at 1 o'clock. The keys came at 6 o'clock. Next day, make sure you're getting your bills intact. What kind of bills are there?
Council tax. That one hurt me. What is that? What is that? What, for you to collect my bin? Council tax? That's mad. There's TV license as well. That one is very annoying. Don't know why we're paying for TV license. What else?
Water.
Water, gas, and electricity. What else?
Home insurance.
There you go. Home insurance.
Broadband.
And then they want to slap life insurance in there with it as well.
Oh yeah.
So it's mad.
That is, how can I forget that? That is hilarious.
And of course the mortgage. You can't forget the mortgage.
As people advise us, always try to move in to the end of the month. We don't understand what the hell why, but now it makes sense because you're gonna move in nearly on your mortgage date so that you have a whole month to get that bill. Whereas if you moved in on like the 10th and your first mortgage bill would have been the 20th, you don't have that time to settle, if that makes sense. So yeah, those are the bills that you have to think about.
Along with all your other bills that you're bringing over, of course. So take this in, because you still have to eat. Alright?
And still have to start the house.
Yes, still, especially if you're getting a house that you're going to be doing up as well, month by month. That money from your salary is probably going to go towards the house. So take it all in. The money don't stop, unfortunately.
Even if you have a new build, you're going to be buying furniture.
Something you should do, start buying things in advance. Don't wait till you're in before you start buying. That way, shout out to Adam, that way you won't feel it as much. You will have more to go around as the months go on.
And take as much help as you can, okay? Don't think you're Superman or Batman. If someone offers you help, just say yes. If someone wants to give you a free fridge, just say yes. Like, the maddest thing is, we have free sofas, a free dining table, a free fridge, a free washing machine, a free Hoover, a free bed. Well, it was my bed. All the furniture in here right now, we have not bought, we have not used a penny because we have other stuff. We have plaster to buy, we have an electrician to hire, we have a plumber to move our boiler. Like, there's so much other stuff, so much things that you guys can't see is what is the most expensive. Just go on Shpock, go on eBay, go on Facebook Marketplace and just do it, just get it. Secondhand September. So yeah, always ask for help. Okay? Always just take help, okay? It doesn't kill you. Okay? So one question we got asked is, how long did we save for deposit? If we knew that we wanted to buy a house like 4 years ago, we would have definitely looked into like ISAs and the government thing that bumps up your money. But it was a short space of time.
Yeah, it happened so quick. I was saving already. I had some money already. Just because I'm a saver. And then Courtney started saving as well. If you see how Courtney used to spend, you'll be so proud of the way she was able to save. Honestly, I can't believe it. But yeah, she saved a lot of money very quickly. If you knew us before, or if you know us, we used to always go out to eat, restaurants all the time. We had to cut down on that.
But to be fair, COVID helped cut it down.
Yeah, COVID helped a lot, so we were able to save that money. And also, we got help from our parents as well. So yeah, that pushed us to the end. We didn't want to use all the money we had and be left with nothing once we put it down. So they topped us up a bit and we were able to put our deposit down. So all in all, it took us about a year, I think. And then they topped up the rest. But if it was just gonna be us, I think it would have taken about 2. Yeah, about 2 years.
But luckily that all of our money didn't go into deposit because the conveyancer fee, the this fee, the plumber that has to come, the electrician that has to come. We'll be in this house for 10,000 years before anything can even get done. Very grateful.
Very grateful. So that's something to think about as well. Obviously, people want to say they don't want to borrow.
I do this on my own, man. I've done this all on my own.
If you can, you can. If you can't, it's not the end of the world. Everyone's at different stages. It don't mean anything. Like, people will catch up, people will fall off. Just be humble with it and
always ask for help if you can, okay? Like, I feel like that's my, like, never feel shame in asking for help. It's not every day independent, okay? Some days your parents want to help you. And if they didn't want to help you, they definitely want to help you. On that note, guys, thank you for watching. We've hit 500 subscribers! Yeah.
So can you really hack this? I got the tactics. Tiki-taka, Barcelona, Guardiola, match this. I slow the game down. The man, you're mattish. The man are match.
Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you thought it was very informative and transparent.
We try and give you Transparency Tuesday. Hashtag. That's a hashtag, by the way. If you want to know about houses, hashtag Transparency Tuesday. Watch the videos. There's a lot of insight. If you guys want to ask a question, leave it down below. If you don't want to leave it down below, you can DM us. We'll be happy to help. See you in the next video.
Bye.
Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, okay? Yeah, I forgot the outro. Bye.
Love me or hate me, I'll be alright. I don't need you to take me to ice. Got my own flow, don't need no insight from someone who always thinks that